Okay, so we're gonna see if this works. I think I did something wrong the last time on what I clicked on. So, welcome. We are kicking off this interview series with ShaReese Houston Motley. She hit director in her second month, and we want to know how the hell she did it. Okay. Come on. Let's see if she'll see it. Testing. I feel like I should dance. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, boo. Hi, boo boo. I want this to be done right. Hi, Don Trees. We got to learn from ShaReese, y'all. She is a freaking boss. Like, she's a boss. Second month. I've been so excited for others to hear her story and to see how she joined. Boom, here we go. It's going to do it right this time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Watch it happen. Watch it. Yes!
There we go.
Yes. Yes. I'm sorry y'all had to make y'all wait to do that again. I just wanted it to be, I wanted y'all to see her more than me, because this is about her and her journey. So, ShaReese, how are you today?
I am super fantastic, phenomenally blessed.
Okay. Where am I in the record? Okay, so tell us about you. Who are you outside of network marketing? Who are you?
First of all, I am a Christian. That's the most important to me, because if it weren't for God and his blessings, none of this would be happening in the first place. But my superpower is I am a 6th grade world cultures teacher. I am a wife of, he's over there listening to the interview. I am a wife of 22 years now with 2 sons, one age 23 and one age 15. So I'm a busy mom. I work out. I used to weigh over 300 pounds, which goes to show once I set my mind on something, I go all out for it. Yeah. If I truly believe in it, I'm going head first. I'm diving in and going for it.
That is so true.
That's a little bit about me outside of pharmacy. I'm practicing my comedy too. I'm an amateur comedian.
You are. Okay, so what brought you to pharmacy before we get into the other questions? What brought you to pharmacy?
Okay, a little background. I started with direct sales, multi-level marketing, home-based businesses back in my early 20s. I have a list right here, so y'all know this is not my first rodeo, for real. I've been with ACN, LCI, a long time ago, if y'all remember that, Amway, Artists with the girdles. Yeah, that was a hard one, because I was trying to help ladies get that shape into those little bitty girdles. I would be sweating a lot. I've been a rep with Avon, with Mary Kay, with Synergence, with Prepaid Legal, who's now Legal Shield, and Park Lane Jewelry. So I have had my hands in a lot of opportunities. The thing that got me to look at pharmacy, because honestly, I was not looking to get into any more makeup, because with my past makeup adventure, I did not make a single dime, like any money. I did not recruit not one person. The products were expensive. So I was actually looking at transitioning into something else with jewelry, because that's the thing that I was doing. And what was breaking my heart was I was part of a company for 3 whole years. It took me a year and 2 months to get my first recruit. When I would do my home shows, home parties, or our Hostess with the Mostest events, I would just give all of my energy to the presentation, making sure everybody had their questions answered and everything. And then we would get to the very end where we pass out the catalogs and everybody would see the prices and it would be crickets, and it just broke my heart to see so many people wanting something so badly, but not able to afford it. And also, even with the team that I did start building with this other company, they had no success. Like they didn't, the let me just say, I was talking to you because I was back and forth, and I knew you were transitioning back and forth, and we were having the same type of emotions and feelings about why we needed to do something different. And honestly, I had never thought about getting back into anything dealing with makeup because I'm a baseball mom. Mascara, lip gloss, I'm good. No skincare, didn't care. And your enthusiasm, just talking about what your heart was feeling, and you were so pumped up and energized about pharmacy. I'm like, oh my God, like, what is this? Because that's what I was looking for. I was looking for something that I could let my light shine, because my light was dimming, like severely dimming. And I remember the night that I was like, okay, I'm just gonna text C and see if she'll let me be part of her team. I was like, I don't want to push my way into your life like this, but I kind of want to sign up. Is it okay if I sign up with you?
Here's the you've been on the fence for like a month, but she was thinking her life, she was headed to another jewelry company. And in my head, I'm like, girl, let's run together. Let's run. You did jewelry. She could have said the same thing to me. You did makeup, because I had left. But I wanted her to be like me. I wanted her light. I wanted that joy back into her life, and so did she. And she was the only person that I was speaking to in that moment that was talking about their light, getting their light back. And so when she finally said she was going to sign up, I was like, yes, my light sister. It was one of the best.
Yeah.
So you would say that your frustration in your other company and your light being out is the reason why you said yes to Farmasi.
Yeah, and another big part, and I'm going to try not to get emotional, because I've been emotional all morning. When I was part of the other company, whenever we would go to conventions, whenever we would see like the commercials that they had on the big screens at the conventions, I never saw anybody that looked like me up there. Like, we were putting in all this time, energy, money. We were hustling. Like, our team, we were called Glam Squad. Our team was doing the doggone thing, but we had nothing to show for it. We did get recognized the last convention we went to as third in the nation for group sales, I believe it was, if I remember correctly. And I remember when I started with that company, I was like, whatever I have to do to get it pumping and humping, that's what I want to do. Because honestly, I had come into the company with my friend Alethea, and I wanted to see her soar, because she had been with the company so many years. And I was like, whatever I can do, I just want our team to get recognized, because people look like us didn't get recognized. So with Farmasi, I saw people that look like me, people with brown skin, people with yellow skin, people with, that were, different shades of melanin. Like, that's so important to me, because I always felt left out. I always felt priced out. Because my community where I grew up in the hood, like off Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Anywhere you see those two streets crossing, that is in the middle of the hood. So I didn't want to be a victim of my environment, because I knew it was something bigger and better. And this affords me the opportunity to do something bigger and better. I'm sorry, I like to talk.
So the next question was, because you spoke of those other companies, I wanted to ask you, what level of success, like what was your success in your other companies? Did you rank? Did you not rank? How did you go? Did you go? Before I get into the nitty gritty about Farmasi and where you're at right now.
In the other companies, I really had a limited amount of success. And if any of you who are on here know me, the person I am now, the personality, the energy, the go-gettedness that I give to Farmasi, I gave in those other companies. I did. but I never reached any level like I have with pharmacy. Never, ever. Even after being with the company for 3 years. Never did I ever. I think I promoted one level in 3 years. I recruited my first recruit. That's the most success I've had with any company. I got my first recruit in a year and 2 months. And then I think the total number of recruits I had may have been 6 or 7. So it didn't matter how much I put into it. It just wasn't happening.
So now let's talk about your pharmacy deets. So your pharmacy deets, you have ranked up 8 times, 7 times in your second month, making you director. And then 2 months after that, you ranked silver, which made it your 8th rank. That's 4 months into and in that 4th month, you became CAR qualified.
Wow.
That is nuts. Can you tell us, if you know by heart, how many people on your team? You said you left a company where you had 6 or 7 recruits. How many people do you have on your pharmacy
I haven't
team?
checked lately. My bad. I'm sorry. Because I just got out from Alabama, so I'm still recovery mode. I know at last check I was like 140 something.
Yeah, but 180 something.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. The women on the team and the family are fire. Like, they are hot, like molten lava. They are, and I'm just super blessed, like super blessed.
So you said that your hustle didn't change. You hustle as hard in those businesses as you've been hustling in pharmacy. So what is different? What's
I'm
different?
glad you asked that question, because when you have a perfect combination, first of all, those companies have been around for years. The market was saturated. Everybody knew about those companies. Everybody had been recruited. Customers already had their reps. Some of them had 2 or 3 reps from the same company. So with a combination of a product that's high quality, that people use on a daily basis, right? And it's clean, toxin free, coupled with the fact that it's super affordable, that's huge, because I don't care how much grind I had, how much shine I had. If something costs $150 and the people that are looking, that want it, can only spend $50, it doesn't matter what I do. They're not going to be able to buy it. So quality, price point, the fact that pharmacy has only been here a little over a year, huge market is wide open. Like, I'm just going to use these examples because I've been with these companies. And nothing, downing these companies at all. But if I walk down the street and I ask 10 people, have you heard of Mary Kay? All 10 are going to say yes. If I walk down the street and ask, have you heard of Avon? They're all 10 going to say yes. If I walk down the street and say, the same 10, have you heard of pharmacy? They're going to be like, what, you mean the place I go to get my prescriptions filled? I'm like, no, not that one. So it's just wide open opportunity. Price points are perfect. No market saturation. We have 8 ways that we get paid. Compensation plan, we are number 1, y'all, in commissions for direct sales. Above all the other companies I just mentioned, we are number 1. That shows you. And we're the new kid on the block. Like, new kid. And I think that's also something. People are looking for something new, something different, not recreating the same old. Because with these other companies who have been around for years and years and years, they're constantly having to recreate the wheel. But we're fresh, we're new. The compensation plans, the price points. And y'all have the magazine. Like, the way that we market our products is crucial. Like, when people open this up and they see the quality and the beauty in all of these pictures, like, that's huge. Because in my other company, our catalogs didn't showcase the things like that. It was kind of like, okay.
So, would you say, Lord, say that pharmacy unlocks your purpose in life?
I do. I do, and I believe it came right at the right time, because all this that's going on with COVID, I am such an extrovert. I am such a people person, a social butterfly. And had this not been a part of my life when this started happening, I would have been in a dark place.
Oh, yes, same.
Yeah, for real, for real. Because being around these positive queens and kings, being in fellowship, running together, having a purpose together, shining together, it helps me so tremendously. Because I remember that. You remember one night you asked, you was like, ShaReese, if you didn't have Farmasi, where would you be right now? Like mentally, where would you be? And that really made me think, like, Farmasi is a godsend. It's a true blessing.
And that's how you know you're in the right space at the right time. Are if you can envision yourself without this opportunity, and you would be depressed, or you would be sad, or you would feel like you're missing something in life, then you know you're in the right spot. If you can imagine, if your life, if you look at it and you, without Farmasi, and there's joy, then maybe this is not the right thing for you. But if you literally, you sit in that, if I did not have this business, what would my day in the life look like? And you're like, oh my God, I would be
Mm-hmm.
depressed. Run, because there's a ton of women that need it
Yeah.
as well, like that need it just like you. So speaking of a day in the life, because we're all here to know how you did it in 2 months, and then Silver in 4 months, with the 180 people, 180 beauty influencer team. What does your day in the life look like?
Well,
What does your day in the
my
life look
Farmasi
like?
day starts out every morning with prayer. I got that from my grandmother. As soon as your feet hit the floor, you go to your knees in prayer to God. That relationship, that connection with our Creator is so crucial, so important. He's the first person I speak to, even before my husband. And my husband even recognizes that. He's like, "Oh, she on her knees praying." So I do that, and I kind of wrote down a few notes. I ask God specifically what I would desire, and if it is in His will, let it be done, because that's key. You know, even we have Wednesday night Bible study conference call. Even Jesus didn't want his cup, his bitter cup. You know, when he knew he was going to have to
Yeah.
be crucified, he said, "Father, please remove this bitter cup." You know, but he thought about it and said, "No, not my will, but thy will be done." And when I pray for God to give me the desires, and only if it's His will, that's what I do specifically every morning. Um, and then I kid all the time that whenever I see people anywhere, even if I just run into CVS or something like that, if they have hair, if they have skin, and if they have a heartbeat, they're going to hear about Farmasi. That's just my thing. So I follow up and reach out to at least 10 people that I started talking to on Monday. I follow those same 10 throughout the week, kind of sprinkle on them. And if they sprinkling sparkles. Um, and if they say no, you know, I'm not interested, I don't take that personally. I don't take it as a no either. I just take it as they're saying no because they don't have enough information. It's my job to give them the information so that they can make an educated decision. So, yeah, I never give up on people. I'm pleasantly persistent.
Yeah, we've heard that about you. I I am too. So as we close out, what are some closing remarks? What would you tell someone who is on the fence of joining Farmasi? What would you tell
I
them to
just
close?
say I wrote down a couple of things. Um, if you're on the fence, if you've been praying for something to come into your life, um, and when God sends something your way, sometimes we are looking so hard that we don't recognize the blessing that's right in front of us. If you're looking for, right, positivity, if you're looking for a place to grow and to be you, that's another thing I love about Farmasi. I can be me and I don't have to change for anything or anybody.
Don't don't. I need
Yeah,
you. I need, I need you.
exactly. And if you're looking to bring extra income into your household or just save money, You know, guys, y'all are
or
what?
That part. Just say,
Just save money.
hey.
Because everything we get half off. We get it 50% off. Why not? And when we rank, we get a percentage back of that anyway. So we get paid to shop our own stuff. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? And then when you do go to the store, you don't have to spend as much time in the store because most of your things that you need, you can have shipped to your front door from your business. It's only $19.99 to get started. That's our basic starter kit. And we have different ones that you can choose from. Like, y'all, there's no reason. I remember I wrote this down. You have to jump out of the nest to see if you can fly. If you're scared, it's okay. You know, because
my God,
if you stay in the nest and you're comfortable, you never know if you can fly. But for $20, just to take a flight chance, why not? You know?
Dang it, I got down. That was good.
And also, don't say, I'll believe it when I see it. Be the one that says, I'll believe it, and then when I believe it, I'm going to see it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just jump out there. Y'all, this is fun. How many opportunities do you have to work with people that you like, that you want to be around? You know what I mean? You choose to be around these people. When you have a regular job, you're made to work with people. And sometimes you're like, do I really gotta? But yeah, it's jumping off the fence time. It's time to knock the fence down. 2020, no fences. Yeah, just break through. We'd love to have you. We have so much fun. I was trying to hold all my goofiness in, but it came out.
Don't ever hold it. So thank you guys for joining. If you guys have more questions for ShaReese or for myself, drop them in the comments and we will be answering back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We are definitely experts, both of us. We have tried everything. We have fast and we definitely have all the success.
Yeah.
Right? So guys, we hope to pour into you soon. And ShaReese has something else to say.
Y'all, I will be 50 years old in a few months. It's never too late. For real. It doesn't matter how old you are. If God called you to do something, he's got you. He's got you. Just listen and follow him. Faith the size of mustard seed can move mountains. Y'all, we are busting down mountains, hills. You know what I'm saying? We doing the doggone thing. Come on, like, wouldn't you want to hang out with us? Like, this is fun.
We're a fun bunch, a loud bunch. And I got a surprise for the team on Monday. So if you join before Monday, you get to be a part of the surprise.
Y'all, come on.
So,
come on.
Come on. Come on. All right, hugs. Hope you guys join us.
Leave a sparkle and a smile wherever you go.